What going on, peeps? It's your boy Scully, and I'm here with a match preview. Of course, we are talking about AEK versus PAOK. The playoffs are back. The playoffs are back, and we are looking forward to seeing the next 6 derbies coming up for the rest of the Super League Greece season. So far, the standings are Olympiacos are 7 points ahead of AEK, AEK 3 points ahead of Panathinaikos, and AEK ahead of PAOK 7 points. That's just the standings. This is how we will set up for the rest of the season. But in terms of PAOK, it's one of the derbies that I look forward to. When I just started making Super League Greece content, PAOK was a team that I always used to banter a lot. Banter so much that they actually won the league. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? Oh, man. But I ain't gonna lie. Despite, he had some PAOK fans that were racist to me, it's one of the few rival fans that I actually respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, despite I might banter them, I might say, yo, you guys are trash. I might come with the teacup. But I respect PAOK fans, man. PAOK fans and RS fans, I respect them. But in terms of PAOK this year, something wasn't right, man. Something wasn't right. That wasn't the PAOK that I fear back in the day. Like, PAOK has lost his spark for the never say die attitude. Last season, PAOK, man, every time it was crunch time, every time it was going down to that last dying seconds of the game, you could always expect a goal from PAOK. If it is you were 1-0 up against PAOK, or if the game was drawn, bet your bottom dollar that you were going to lose against PAOK, man. But so far, it seems as though Zivkovic has become the talisman, or maybe you could say Constantius. Matter of fact, I'll say Mady Camara. Mady Camara has been the guy moving forward for PAOK. But they needed some guys like Tyson to step up. Tyson was needed, and I don't know what happened to Tyson. Tyson just not really hitting on all strides. Also, Constantius. And it was refreshing to see him with the Greece national team just a week ago, whatever you want to call that, or within the week. He had a pretty decent game for Greece, man. And it's nice to see him. When I saw him the first time, he was just a little baby chicken, trying to run up and down. Young guy, but now he's blossoming into a proper baller. So I had to give PAOK the flowers for developing Constantius. Will you have him for the next season? Because Constantius is being looked at a lot. Young, could play the ball, everything you need, man. But in terms of AEK, we're going through a little bit of struggles. AEK, we pretty much have one striker. Seluli could strike, but yeah, I don't want to speak much on that. So we have Franzi Perro, and the fans are really satisfied with his performances so far. Still no word on Martial. I don't know why the club ain't saying nothing about Martial, But it is what it is. We still have Koita, who could play that wing position. We still have Gacinovic, who could rotate as a winger and left back. So, yeah, that is the situation with AEK. In terms of this fixture here, we actually beat them a lot this season, which makes me a happy fella, but I love seeing that, because last season, boy, these guys made me cry, boy. PAOK, but I was like, we had the league right in our hands, bro, and PAOK just snatched it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why every time the calendar strikes on PAOK versus AEK or AEK versus PAOK, I'll tune in. I can't miss that. Cannot miss that, boy. That is my fixture. People might look forward to the Panathinaikos game. I ain't gonna lie, no, I have a very keen interest on the Olympiacos game, because I'm dying to see AEK destroy Olympiacos. Olympiacos, boy, when it is AEK finally beat you guys will be sick of me, bro. I'm making videos every single day for the time AEK beat you guys. I'm making videos from the day they beat you straight on to the next week. I'm telling you, boy. Just reminding you guys. But yeah, I don't want to get carried away. But in terms of PAOK versus AEK, I would want to predict that AEK will come out victorious. AEK, despite, losing Levi, losing a bunch of the players them within the first regime that I met, I still think they have the firepower. Mandalos, of course, Paula, still have an amazing midfield with Pineda and all them guys there. The defense has been, despite, collecting 6-0, but they have been really, really solid so far throughout the season. And I pretty much have trust in Alberto Brignoli. Brignoli, before initially, I used to be scared of Brignoli, boy. Because, again, I saw Brignoli, the first time I saw Brignoli was the game Panathinaikos played with Rennes in the Europa League. And Brignoli made that kind of mistake. I was like, what is going on with that guy, boy? But I can safely say that I trust Brignoli 100% to be the guy in the sticks, between the sticks for AEK, man. Brignoli be playing good, man. I seen a difference. I seen a command in the box. I like Brignoli, man. But I think the key guy would be Eliasson. Eliasson for sure will have to start. And I think we need to get Eliasson on Baba. Despite Baba, having a very good season, Eliasson will have to skin him alive, boy. Or maybe even Koita on, is Johnny? Johnny will play on that side, yeah. On Johnny's side. Them guys there will be very important. I think Kularaki, sorry. The guy, that guy there, I forget his name, bro. That guy from PAOK, who, if they play him against Francis Peru, it might be some problems. I forget his name, bro. But the dark guy, the dark, tall guy, he might be the only person within the centre-back position that could manage Francis Peru. Lovren and them guys, if Lovren starts, I'm telling you, Peru is scoring. Peru is scoring for a fact. Peru really thrives on having the smaller defender on him, of course, because, he's a big guy. Doesn't need to be as mobile because the big guy most likely would be, getting the foot ahead, the step ahead, the smaller defender, sorry. Yeah, so I think Francis Peru could be important as well too. The front three will have to be important. The midfield, I believe we have a better midfield, for sure. Constantinos might do little flicks and tricks, but in terms of the output, I don't think that he would have enough to get past guys like Jonsson or Szymanski. Yeah, I don't think he have enough. So that's pretty much the preview there. There's going to be a exciting battle. I look forward to it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure to put your predictions of the game. I don't like to put predictions because I'm not someone who likes to enable betting. I'm not someone who likes to engage in gambling. That's just one of my fortes, them. I have certain morals and I don't really subscribe to gambling. So that's why I don't really say my prediction. But I predict that I could win. So yeah, you guys can put your predictions in the comment section. But lots of people, they be messaging me, what is your prediction, bro? And I would just nah. That's the only message in my inbox that I just ignore. I don't subscribe to that because yeah, I don't like gambling, man. I saw what gambling did to people, and that is why I don't really subscribe to gambling. So anybody ask me scores, what's your prediction on that, I would never give them that, but yeah, it is what it is. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you guys on the live watch along. I'll be doing a live watch along whilst watching the game, so you guys will see my reaction, and you guys could interact with me in the comment section on that day. So you'll have your phone, or by the way, it might be in the stadium. Well, anyways, if you're in the stadium, even if you're watching the game, you can watch my stream plus watch the game in real life and have a cool experience. So again, Mono, Bumbleclaw, alright, man.